Hello everyone to another Catan video. So I am in the second position and seems like a very difficult board. I think 659 is a very strong position. So red might most likely go for that. I believe so red does go for 695 as expected. Here I have the option of going for 8510 or maybe even 854. And I think I will go for one of these spots, but then it's difficult to get ore and sheep together, sorry, ore and wheat together. So maybe that isn't the best idea. I can also go for something like 8510 over here, but then I don't think I'll be able to get a very strong ore spot. So it's a difficult choice here. Going for something like 692 will be very difficult. Will be a very risky choice if I am not able to get any wheat later on. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get something like 834, 8510. Maybe 6311 is an option, but then I'm just playing with two resources there. Yeah, but in any case, I think I will go for 854 here and point downwards. I might have to play a game without any over. I can get to the 3:1 port here. I don't think there'll be any competition for that spot. I believe Gray is in a very good position here because Gray will have the option of getting a strong ore along with decent wheat and sheep. Yeah, as I expected. So Gray here can get a monster setup by going for 692 and 8510. I believe Green needed to block one of those two spots for sure, and Green not doing that was a big mistake. But yeah, so as expected, Gray does go for 8510, and then 692 would be very strong, especially because they will have access to the sheep port as well. Yeah, Green going for 9 11 4 seems to be a little weak to me. And now I think Green might go for something like 834 or maybe 6311 would also be an option. I would like to get 834 myself because getting 834 get access to the brick port, and I do produce brick on the 8 tile. Hmm. So yeah, based on these setups, I think I have to go for 834. Not a lot of choice here. I can also go for something like 912, but that seems a little too weak. Uh, I can also go for 5-2, but then my numbers are very limited. Even 834 doesn't change that part, but yeah, I don't think I can go for something like 3-10-11, but then that leaves 834 open to red, and then I also do not have a lot of expansion spots. So going for 834 is fine option for me. Red here can go for 3-10-11 themselves. And then red can try and build on maybe 9-10 and on the wow, red here completely tries to block me. I mean, I will still have access to the 3:1 port, but I didn't expect red to make that move. And so seems like in this game I am very dependent on eights rolling quite a lot. I think Grey can directly get two dev cards. Okay, they just get one. So 8 does roll. My first objective will be to get on the brick board. I do roll a 7 exactly when I have 8 cards. That's a little unfortunate, but not much that I can do. And I have to target Grey early on because Grey is in a very strong position. Grey does play the knight. I think blocks the 8 brick and should steal from me. Yeah, does do that. Gets the wheat. That's also a little unfortunate. I would have liked if they got the sheep. I know here they will be able to get another dev card because they stole a sheep. Sorry, they stole the wheat from me. Another 6 is rolled. Not much that I can do. So I'll just end my turn. The 8 rolls, but because the 8 brick is blocked, I cannot make complete use of it. Yeah. So if green is able to get to the 9-12 spot, I think green would be in a very strong position as well. So that is surely something that I have to keep in mind. So green will surely get the wheat port and maybe also get the brick port. So surely something that is very risky. Wow, plays a monopoly. That's pretty strong. We'll be able to get a city for sure. And let's see if they can get another dev card as well. Yeah, so Grey is in a very strong position now. Seems like this is going to be a very difficult game for me, especially because sevens aren't rolling and I do not have a lot of great expansion spots. Another 6 rolls here. Not much that I can do. I can just offer a sheep, but I don't think there is anything that I want in return just yet. Yeah, I don't want a wheat. And maybe I don't even want to trade with Grey. So I'll just end my turn. I might do it 1:2 with green. Okay, green doesn't even offer a trade. I'm completely fine with that. I would love to roll a 7 on my turn so that green loses a couple of, 4 cards and then I will surely steal from grey. I do roll a 7, so that's good. Although I want a wooden break and I know green has it, but at this point I don't think there is any option but to block grey. I do get a wheat, which is okay, not something that I'm looking for, but not the worst. I will accept that trade, especially because 4 is a little rare for me. Seems like Grey doesn't have a dev card this time. The 9 rolls giving 2 wood. So yeah, I think red should block the 9-12 spot, not let green get there, but that's not something that I have much control over. If I get a wood and brick, maybe I can get to the 4-3 spot, but I think at this point I will just build on the brick board and end my turn. A 7 does roll, so should block the 8 sheep and steal from grey. Wow, that is. I don't understand what just happened there. And these 11s have been very, very strong for green. Every 11 is one road and an extra wood now. So grey plays the knight, that doesn't stop grey in any way. So 4 does roll here. So let's see if I can get a sheep for brick trade. I might be able to get a road and a settlement this turn. I believe red might be willing to accept it. Seems like red is not willing. How about a 2:1 here? Yeah, so seems like red is not willing to accept that trade. In that case, I can just build a single road and end my turn. Yeah, I know I am ending my turn with 6 cards in hand, but I don't think there is much of a choice that I have here. So another 4 rolls here. So if a few 8s roll, I might be able to cut off red on the 8-10 spot. Another 11. So green has been very, very lucky with these 11s early on. He has a monopoly on wood and takes away all the wood. So Gray has already played both the monopolies. So that is surely something that I don't need to worry about later on in the game of somebody having a monopoly now. But now green is in a very strong position with that cheap port. Okay, seems like they are a card short. Four does roll here. Let's see if I can get a break for a sheep now. Yeah, I might do a trade like this. I don't mind doing a 2:2, but surely not doing a 1:1 just yet. Uh, yeah, just wondering if yeah, I don't want to give that trade to red so easily. I don't want red to get the settlement on the 8-10 spot. Yeah, I might take that trade. That seems fine to me. Even this is okay. I still get my setup on the 3:1 port. Yeah, red being greedy is not going to help anyone. I'll just hold on to 7 cards. I know it's a risk, but I think I am a little behind in this game, so that's a risk worth taking. Yeah, so these sixes are helping Grey quite a lot. If Grey wants a wood or something, I might ask for 2 wheats. Oh, sorry, 2 ores. Another 11 rolls. Wow. So green has been very, very lucky with these rolls. I believe red can accept this trade now. And if they still want to be greedy, there's not much that I can do. Seems like I'll again have to hold on to the cards I have in hand. If I get this trade, I might be still okay with it. So yeah, maybe I'll just hold on to these cards and end my turn here. So 4 does roll. That's pretty good. That does give me the option of blocking on red. Yeah, I am surprised that green did not build on the 9-12 because they do produce quite a lot of 7 rolls here. That's a little unfortunate. I have to give away my. Yeah, maybe I give away an extra sheep here. Hold on to 3 woods. And now if an 8 rolls, I will be able to get the sheep along with the brick. So another 4 rolls here. Not much that I can do. Yeah, I might just offer a 1:2 counter that counter the trade that red wants. Red, I don't think red can be that greedy throughout the game and think it's just fine. Yeah, so 8 does roll here and I will be able to get my settlement. I think I'll just go for that and let's see if I can get a trade like this now. So if red accepts this trade, I might be able to cut off red on the 8-10 spot. And seems like that is exactly what I will be doing now. That's a pretty strong spot for me, especially because I have the brick port. These fours have been very helpful as well, giving me 2 wood every time a 4 rolls. Unfortunately, my 3 wheat is blocked here. Yeah, so green is just having a field day here. Sorry, I mean grey. There is no one blocking grey in any way, sort of form. So 7 rolls. Hopefully, red steals from grey and not does not target me, but not sure. Okay, does target grey. That is completely fine. I'm happy that they did not even block the 8 sheep. So for 8 rolls, that will be pretty good for me. Instead, a 12 roll, so that's an over for green. 7. So green here should block the 8 sheep and steal from grey. Yeah, does do that. 3 rolls, that's a weak for me. That's pretty good. Yeah, so now red just gets disconnected. So probably they just cut me off and left the game because I blocked them on the 10. Yeah, but then the 8-3 spot was weak anyway, so I think red did a mistake in the very beginning by going for the 8-3 spot. Here, I'm just wondering if there is a way for me to get the longest road. Now that, because I do produce a lot of wood and brick, but it will be difficult to cut off green here. Yeah, so here I think we just have to wait for red to be to quit the game. I would love to roll a 7 on my turn. So there I just reported red because red has quit the game. Okay, even if I don't roll a 7, I think here I will be able to get my settlement. And now my only focus needs to be on getting another city. So for me, blocking the 9 ore is an easy option, and I will continue to do that. I think when I get a city, I should get it on 854 so that I can increase my brick production. Maybe 910 would also be a decent choice. Yeah, I think now we'll have to wait for red uh, for the entire 90 seconds. Gray gets another city. So I think Gray is in a very strong position. I mean, it's more like I am fighting with Green for the second position now. And I know that Green uh, will be able to get the longest road and also a city, I believe, this turn. Because a 3 had rolled, a 12 rolls, a 9 rolls. So probably they might be able to get a city this turn. And there is nobody stopping Green from getting the longest road. So Green will be on 7 points at least. I mean, if they don't do anything else in the next few turns. So I think my only option would be to build on the 5 wheat here and get a few cities. There's no point in going for dev cards early on. I mean, at this point in the game, because it's almost impossible for me to compete with Gray and compete with Gray's dev card production. Does roll another 6. I would love to roll a 7 on my turn. I do roll a 7, so that's pretty good. Everyone has to lose 4 cards. Gives away 2 wood and 2 sheep. Okay, gives away 3 ores and a sheep. And we have to wait for the bot to give away 4 cards from red's hand. And yeah, this time I steal from Grey because as I said, I know Grey is going to get a city this turn. Yeah, exactly. And blocking the 9 ore was good. So they did have the cards for a city in hand, and I know Grey will be getting the Green will be getting the longest road, and I am competing with Green for second. So targeting Green was okay. Wow, Grey here solo blocks me. I mean, it blocks Red, but Red is just a bot now. So that's unfortunate. Not what I wanted. So Grey isn't realizing that Green is has a better setup than me, although I am on 5 and Green is on 4. So I think this is the third turn, so red will be replaced by bot at the end of this turn for sure. So because I am blocked, I would again like to roll a 7 on my turn. And if I do roll a 7, I will again steal from green. I know green has ore and wheat in hand. Both those resources are what I need. So finally, red is replaced by bot. And a 9 rolls, that's pretty strong for green. So if I don't roll a 7, green will be able to get a city this turn. I roll a 3 instead, and I think I just have to end my turn. So green will get a city, yeah. Two rolls. So I think grey will be able to get two more def cards this turn because a 10 rolled, a 9 rolled, and a 2 rolls, yeah. Another 9. So these 9s are very, very good for both both green and grey now. Both of them get two ores, and I don't get absolutely anything. Red gets the longest road, but I don't think that matters at all in this game. Green will surely be getting the longest road for sure. Another 9, so yeah, just end my turn here. Not much that I can do. Threes roll, that's pretty good, but I think that just gives another city to green. And green can now city up the 6, 11, 3. Exactly, that's what they do. And gets a dev card, wow. Because the 8 is blocked, I don't get much this turn. I would have been able to get 2 bricks, and that would have I would have converted those to a ore. So Grey just did a 4:1, converted their 4 ores into a brick. Let's see if they can get a settlement. Yeah, so if I am not able to beat the bot, I might just have to end the game in the last position now. And that would be pretty unfortunate. Maybe I can get 2 cards in return. Wow. Grey immediately rejects the offer. Yeah, maybe this is. I mean, if Grey has 3 victory points, they might just win the game. So, based on that logic, I shouldn't be accepting the trade. I have accepted a few questionable trades in the recent games. 7 is rolled, that's pretty good. Should be blocking the 9 over here, but it's the bot, so yeah, bot blocks the 8 wheat, sorry, 8 sheep. Steals from Grey, that's at least better than stealing from me. But I just roll a 6 here, and I don't think there's anything that I can do with that. Unless I get 2 ores, there is absolutely nothing I can do this turn. Maybe Grey accepts this. Okay, Grey doesn't even accept it. I can go for a dev card. Hopefully, it's a victory point, but I don't think that's worth the effort. I think I should focus on cities. Wow, another 6 there. So green might be able to get at least a single road. Okay, green just holds on to all those cards. The 7 should block the 6 wheat. Okay, continues blocking me. I think that's just okay. That's completely irrelevant. Stealing from green, red. But yeah, letting green just grow would be a huge mistake. Okay, place the knight. Yeah, and steals from green. At least that's the only saving grace I would say, that I am not being targeted. Bot rolls a okay. Bot continues targeting gray, which I don't mind, but the problem is bot is blocking me and not green at all. Yeah, so these sixes are just too strong, and there is absolutely nothing that I can do about those rolls. Yeah, and gray has absolutely no incentive to trade with me. Wow. So 11 is basically three roads for green. Should be able to get the longest road and also build on the brick port, or sorry, on the wood port now. With all those sixes that I've rolled, easily get a 2:1. Yeah, I think that's just GG for me. I would hopefully I am able to equal with the bot, or else I might just have to end in the last again another six. So the lack of eights and the six rolling is completely ending the game for me. So at this point, I think green has a better chance to win as compared to gray. Luckily, a 8 rolls, that's pretty good. I will be able to get my city now. Wow, another 8. Wow, that's pretty good. Let's see if anybody wants to give me over. Gray might be willing to accept some trade, but if it's not a 1:2 or a 2:3, I won't be accepting it. Seems like gray is not interested. So in that case, I think the best I can do is get a single city this turn. Just wondering if there is anything else that I can do which would be a better choice. But doesn't seem like, even if I don't use my sheep, yeah, there is not much that I can do this turn. And after getting that city, the best I can do is convert my sheep into another ore and maybe get two ores and hold on to the cards I have in hand. Yeah, so another 8 rolls, that's pretty good. I should be able to get another city this turn. Unfortunately, a 7 is rolled, so I do lose the cards. Wow. I mean, I just said I believe green has a better chance of winning as compared to gray, but then gray still targets me. That's and another 8 is rolled, so that's unfortunate. Not anything that I can say. Yeah, I might be able to only get a dev card this turn, get a dev card and get a road. but I don't think even road helps me in any way. Green should be able to get the longest road this turn, especially because of 4 rolled. Yeah, so now green is on 9 points. Hopefully grey now stops blocking me and takes green's threat a little more seriously, but I think the damage is already done. I mean, even grey might win this game at this turn, so it wouldn't even matter if green is able to get a settlement. Okay, grey going for another dev card means that they cannot build a settlement this turn. If grey has a knight, they absolutely need to play it. Okay, they don't play it. Yeah, I think that's just GG now. I will play my knight, but I think it's just a little too late. 9 rolls here. Luckily, I did block the 9 ore. Uh, that said, there is not much that I can do. I can just get a single dev card, hope it's a victory point. It's another knight, which is absolutely wasted right now. Let's see if I can get a ore. Yeah, yeah. So now looks like green is also trying to get a victory point. So another 10 is rolled. I believe Grey here might have a year of plenty and win the game by building a settlement. Okay, wow, so they don't even have 2 victory points here. That's surprising. Okay, but is able to get another city and win the game. So I do end up on the last position there. Not on the last. I mean, I defeat bot, but that's just bot. Pretty unfortunate with the rolls for sure. Even the 2 dev cards I got were knights. And Grey targeted me quite a bit. I don't think that was the right move. Should have targeted Green a little more. Yeah, these 6s were just too strong. 8s did roll in the later part of the game, but I think it was a little too late. Also, 8 was blocked quite a lot, so didn't even help me as much as they should have. 4s early on were pretty good. Yeah, I think in this game, I think my downfall was having very little wheat and ore. Grey had a monster setup. I think Green did make a mistake by placing on 9-4-11. But if I had gone for 6-9-2, I might have been blocked out of sheep and ore. So sorry, sheep and wheat, and then I would have had a very difficult game. But maybe I should have tried that. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So maybe my setup wasn't the right one. Although I did want to go for the longest road, but I mean, 11s rolled quite a lot. 11s rolled more than 5. Say, so that did help Green get the longest road very easily. And yeah, the 6s were also very strong for Green and Grey. 9s also rolled quite a bit, but I think 9 was blocked a lot by me. But I only got 7 3 times. Grey got 7 quite a lot, and Grey did block me also quite a lot. And Grey also played quite a few knights. So yeah, that's an unfortunate game. I think I lose. This is my fourth or fifth game in a row that I'm losing, which is unfortunate. I'm trying to play my best, but I continue to slide in the ELO boards. Hopefully, I'm able to turn the momentum soon, and uh, hopefully, I'm able to rise in the ranks again. Anyway, bye for now, and see you again in the next.